Hey guys, this is Leon, and today we have a team deathmatch on Query. And today we'll be playing some modern Spawn Fail 2. I'll be rolling with the Scar H, or Scar H, as some of you like to call it. Urban Camo, Scavenger Pro, Stopping Power Pro, and Ninja Pro. The generic setup for winning. And I believe I have stun grenades and a Claymore for my equipment. So right off the bat, I'm going to move to this side, check a little stun grenade over there to see if anybody's walking by. But unfortunately, I don't get any hit markers, so I'm going to move forward. As you can see, I have the SPOS 12 shotgun as my secondary, which is very, very deadly with the grip. And I do believe that if you put a holographic sight on the SPOS 12, its range becomes increased. So I don't know if that's true. You guys can correct me on that, but it's just one of those little discrepancies that Infinity Ward puts on their games. Right now you can see that my Claymore went off, and some unlucky fella over there got owned or pwned by the Claymore. So I'm going to run around and see if they're coming this way now. But sadly, I don't see anybody. So this part of the game is sort of boring. Basically, a lot of running back and forth, trying to locate the enemies. And I said, you know what? If the kills are not coming to me, I'm going to move up. So right now, I'm being safe, checking all those windows, because this game and all the maps in this game favor very defensive play. And you never know where you'll find a guy sitting there waiting for you to kill you. So right now, as you can see, I'm checking my corners and I'm sprinting. The one thing about this game that you want to do is not sprint too much. Right here, this is a pretty big fail right there. But this guy with the FMJ decides to be sneaky and run to the right. But I'm not having any of that, so I whip out my shotgun and bam, that guy's not gonna have a head anymore. But right now, this guy gets blown up. So I'm sort of panicking right here because I don't know where they're coming from. So I'm going to take a step back and try to figure out where the enemies are. So in this game, when you sprint, you want to sort of only sprint from cover to cover. Never sprint around corners or just sprint in general the whole time, because you usually end up getting shot. And when you see an enemy come up, he already has his sights down. So if you sprint, it takes a while to aim down the sights, and you'd be surprised how much that little time can make a difference. So I advise not sprinting too much in this game unless you have something like lightweight, which allows you to aim down the sights out of sprint pretty fast. So I believe I have the generic Predator missile, Harrier strike, and the oh so hated chopper gunner. So I believe I'm going to cut out the part with the chopper gunner because it doesn't really get me that many kills, and not many people want to look at a black and white screen. The only times I will actually include the chopper gunner in my videos is when it's a complete annihilation of the enemy team. And believe me, I have quite a bit of videos saved up with pretty good scores. So hopefully you guys can look forward to that. And I was originally going to not post this game, but I decided to post it on YouTube before I delete it because I felt that I could give you guys some tips. And right now, as you can see, I formed sort of a base in this building with the Claymore. So I'm going to wait out my Harrier to get me a chopper gunner, and I'm going to find a safe spot in the meantime. So right now I'm looking around, waiting it out, and first of all, I'd like to give a shout out to my buddy Wild Child, or as you guys might know him as Skellington on YouTube. So I'm going to put a little description, not a description, a link to his channel in the description. So if you guys could check out his channel and sub him up, that would be really great. And tell him COD 4 Disturbed sent me or whatever. And as you can see right here, I skipped the chopper gunner because it's kind of boring after seeing it only a billion times on other people's videos. So I believe I'm going 22-0, and you're going to see that I transition into a very, very slow defensive style. Some may call it camping. I call it defensive play. Camping, in my opinion, would be sitting in one corner of the game, of the map, actually, the entire game, and just waiting for some guy to come by. What I'm doing is moving around. As you can see, I'm not sitting in the same corner the whole time. So, in my opinion, my gameplay is not camping. You know, people have different opinions of camping. So, when it comes to camping, it's basically eye of the beholder. There's no real definition of camping. So, what I may view as rushing or defensive play, others may view as camping, and I'm completely fine with that. You know, you can't convince others everything. But anyways, back to the game. As you can see right now, my team is behind me, and there's a huge empty area in front of me. So I can actually hear the enemies coming from the warehouse. And I believe I got a nice double kill right here. Nope. But I get some Kool-Aid on my screen, so I'm going to back up. And somehow this guy sneaks up behind me. That was a good move on his part, because I wasn't really expecting that. But regardless, I'm going to get back in the game. Unfortunately, I could not get a flawless game for you guys. But I'm going to say that the Scar H is a very, very good gun, as I get a double kill. It's a great weapon. The only problem with this weapon is the fact that the max size is pretty small. I mean, you're basically dealing with 20 bullets with this gun, so you have to be very accurate and conserve your ammo. Or you know, this gun is perfect for people like me who have ORD, or obsessive reloading disorder. And basically that means that I reload after every single kill. So, you know, the small mag for the Scar H is not a very big problem for me. And I often find myself getting, you know, just reloading my gun constantly, even if I have extended mags on the weapon. So I really don't use that attachment. But let me tell you, on another note, the AK-47 with FMJ is a complete beast, and I should have some games up of that a bit later. So final score 27-1, nothing amazing, but still a nice KD, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.